Fellas, please do me a favor and stop telling women these things off the bat. Like I say many times, you have to remain a mystery to that woman or else she's going to get bored and she's going to leave you. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 5 things that you should never, ever tell a woman, especially at the very beginning of your relationship. Be sure to stay tuned all the way to the end of the video. Since I'm so certain you guys are going to absolutely love this video, please go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like button good and early and subscribe to the channel. Don't miss a beat, my dog. Now, the first thing I want you to never tell a woman, my dog, is that you have been hurt before. Oh, she broke my heart. Brother, no. Never tell a woman this. What I want you to do instead is frame it in a masculine way. You have to be able to frame the story as if it was just simply a lesson learned. No woman wants to have to feel sorry for you off the rip. You don't want her to like you simply because she feels sorry for you, my dog. So instead of saying, oh yeah, my ex broke my heart, she did me dirty, da, don't say any of that shit, man. Don't say nothing of that nature. Instead, what I want you to do is frame your words in a way that makes you sound like you're a man. Make it sound like you learned a very valuable lesson and that you just simply won't put up with those actions again. For instance, let's just say your ex-girlfriend cheated on you, whatever the case may be, right? So instead of saying, oh, she broke my heart when she cheated on me, I was so hurt, I was crying, nobody want to hear that shit. Instead of saying that, what I want you to do instead is frame it very masculine. I want you to say, hey, we were just two people that simply didn't get along. We separated and she went on about her way and did things that I will never allow into my life again. Right? Boom. Simple as that. So not only did you frame it in a way that made you seem like you were not hurt about it, you framed it in a way that made it seem like you simply learned a lesson. And not only that you learned a lesson, but you will never allow it again in your life. This now tells the woman that you are dealing with, your new girl, your new potential girlfriend, potential wife, this tells her from off rip that, hey, we don't do that. We don't cheat around here. We don't, I don't entertain those kind of actions, and you're going to be cut out of my life in an instant. You know what I'm saying? That's all you have to do. Never ever play that sob story card. Never ever sit around sounding like a fucking crybaby bitch. Women do not want to hear that, and it does not make them feel more attracted to you at all. Now, for the second thing, I want you to never say this to a woman. I never want you to ever say this to a woman, even if it's a lie. I want you to never tell a woman that you do not know what you want out of life right now. Brother, that makes you look like a weak itty bitty puppy dog, my dog. How do you not know what you want out of life? Right? You're a grown man. I'm assuming there aren't any children watching this video. Therefore, that means that you are a grown man, and a man needs direction. A man needs purpose. And if you are a man with no direction and no purpose, why in the hell should a woman even entertain you, my dog? All she's going to hear is that you don't have anywhere for her to follow you to. You don't have a destination for her to support you to, right? Because that's what we want from a woman. We want her love. We want her attentiveness. We want her support. But if you yourself, as a grown man, grown ass man, if you don't know where you are going in life, my dog, why should she go anywhere with you? You don't have a path for her to follow. That doesn't sound safe. That doesn't sound secure. And what a woman wants most from her man is security, is safety. So what I need you to do is make sure, one, all right, make sure that you never have to lie about this. Let's start off with that. Because you should already have a direction. You should already have a purpose. You should already know what you want to do in your life. But let's just say you're at a standstill right now and you don't know what you want to do. You can't quite figure it out. You're in between careers. You're in between careers, you're in between decisions, and you're still trying to figure out exactly what path you want to go down. If you're still dealing with a woman, one, I don't believe that you should be messing with a woman if that's the case, right? If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a vision, if you don't have direction or purpose, you shouldn't even be talking to a woman. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right? In this scenario, you still decide to go out and date. Brother, if she asks you questions about your career, about your path, about where you want to go in life, here's what I need you to do. Fake it until you fucking make it, brother. Fake it until you make it. Even if you don't know exactly where you want to go, make some shit up. Make something up that sounds like something that you know what? She's like, you know what? I can get behind that. You know, I can support this man. This man, you know, whatever. He may not have it figured out right now, but you know what? I'll see what he got going on. I'll give him a chance. Boom. But never, ever say that you don't know. Never say I don't know. Right? Because that makes you very, very weak. It makes you a beta male, brother. And I'm trying to produce the most alpha is that a word? It's not a fucking word. But I'm trying to produce the most alpha male generation ever because we have been duped. We have been bamboozled. We have been lied to. We've been doped up. We've been given these drugs. We've been told that being masculine is a problem. And now all of these men are walking around without the ability to lead, without the ability to make money, without the ability to have a direction and a purpose. And I am sick of that shit. I am truly sick of it. I am sick of men coming to me telling me, hey man, I'm struggling with women. I'm struggling with life. I'm struggling with them. And I ask you, well, what is your plan? What's your goal? How much money do you make? What are you doing in life? And you say, oh, well, you know, I'm just, you know, getting by. You know, I'm working Brother, if I as a man don't even want to associate with you because of your life choices, or because of your current life choices, if I as a man don't want to associate with you, why would a woman want to associate with you? Please realize that you are not entitled to a woman's attention. You are not entitled access to a woman. She has to give you access. You have to earn that access, my dog. So please have a vision, have direction, have a purpose. And even if you don't know what that purpose is, brother, you have to throw shit at the wall until something sticks. And then once it sticks, you can wiggle from there, but never sit stagnant. Never stay in one place. Now, the third thing I want you to never ever tell a woman, please, listen closely, because this one could be a little hard, man, especially depending on her vibe, because some girls, man, sometimes that smile, the smell, the hair, the walk, the talk, sometimes it's hard to refrain from this one. But listen closely, man, take notes. The third thing I never want you to tell a woman, all right, and this is just early on. Of course, you're going to be able to tell her this at some point. But the third thing I never want you to tell a woman early on is how into her you are, all right? And I get it, man. Sometimes she got a vibe, man. Sometimes it's hard. But what you have to understand is that this comes off as needy, all right? This comes off as like, I don't know, like you absolutely need her. Like, especially if you guys are on your first or second date, all right? Slow your roll, my dog. I'm speaking from personal experience because let me tell you, my dog, I'm a certified lover boy, all right? I am a certified lover man, okay? So I get it. Sometimes you pick up on a vibe and you just want to, hey, girl, I love you. I want to marry you right now, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, take your time. One, because it comes off as needy, because it comes off as clingy, all right? And women don't like that shit. They like it sometimes, they don't like it all the time. You got to read the room, 6'7". Sorry. You got to read the room, all right? But one, not only does it come off as like needy and clingy, but two, it gives away the mystery, all right? It gives away your intention. You become very readable, all right? At the very beginning, and you don't want that. You don't want her to be able to figure you out right away. You want her to kind of wonder, right? You want her to kind of wonder, hey, he giving me that vibe. Like, you want her on the phone with her girl and she talking about you. He kind of giving me a vibe that he likes me, but I don't know if he likes me because, you know, sometimes he says things like he likes me, but he doesn't say he likes me, but he acts like he likes me. Like, you kind of want her thinking about you, bro. This is just for like first date, second date, third date. Don't tell her too quickly, all right? Don't tell her how much you like her right away. Kind of leave that as a mystery. And plus, this allows you to actually read the room, bro, to learn her a bit, all right? This allows you to take your time to see if she's just putting on a front at the very beginning, or maybe, just maybe, you actually like this woman, okay? Maybe, just maybe, you actually like her, and you can now use that discernment. You can now figure out exactly how you want to go about a relationship with her, or even if you want to have a relationship with her, all right? I'm kind of getting a little tongue twisted because this is just like a funny subject. The little voice I just did, hey, don't clip me or nothing like that and take that out of context, all right? But yeah, never tell a woman that you like her too early. Keep it a mystery, my dog, until the time is right. Okay, now I talk about this one a lot, and women absolutely like just disagree with me on this, and I know deep down inside that is true. Men know that this is true. Even some women will admit that this is true. All right, but you as a man, the fourth thing I never want you to tell a woman is that you don't get any attention from other women. Don't say that, brother. You come off as very lame. I'm not gonna lie. You come off as very lame. Here's the thing, right? Here's the psychology behind the mind of a woman. Women want what other women have. Okay? This is the scenario with clothing. This is a scenario with makeup. This is a scenario with pretty much anything in life, right? Especially men. I'm not saying that you need to be a promiscuous man. All right. What I'm saying is you don't want to look like a lame. Like, of course, the safest way, the easiest way for a woman to determine if you are the kind of man that she should be around is if other women want to be around you. All right. This is how their minds work. If other women are around you, that woman is going to feel like, oh, he must be a safe guy to be around. Or there's something about him that's attractive, and I want to get to know what that something is. I'm not telling you to be promiscuous. I'm just saying that it is a lot easier to attract a woman when you are already attractive to women. If you catch my drift, right? I think that makes sense. I know for a fact it makes sense. I don't know if the way I said it makes sense. So never ever say to a woman, yeah, I don't have any girls. I never got girls. I never, da 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 da. Girls just never want to talk to me. Or why the hell would you say that? All right. Now you don't gotta sit and say, yeah, man, I get hella bitches. Like I get bitches galore. I get so many women. I get so many women. It's just like, oh, get off of me. You don't have to do that either. Like just just saying in a way that's just not lame, brother. Like when she asks you, oh, you must got other girls on your phone. I know you got girls on your phone. Da 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 da. Just laugh it off. Like you don't gotta say yay or nay. You don't have to confirm or deny. You just laugh it off like, ah, girl, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But because that leaves alone, that leaves that mystery. She like, wait a minute. He didn't answer the question. He didn't say yes. He didn't say no. Now she got to get on the phone with her girls. She got to talk to her girls like, girl, I said he had other girls on his phone. He didn't say he do. He didn't say he don't. Da da da. Now I got to go be around him and go through his phone. Da da. It's funny. You think these are not the conversations that women have? Trust me, these are the conversations women have. Women, when they dealing with a man, they talk about everything. Nothing about you is a secret. All right, my dog. Please understand. If you are talking to a girl and she has friends, she has female friends, nothing about you is a secret. Them other girls, they know your shoe size, they know your shirt size, they know how many follicles you have in your hair, they know how long your Johnson is. Her friends know everything about you, brother. So just know when you're around her friends, they know every little thing about you, all right? And they just got the little secret giggles in their head, like when you around, you don't know nothing about her friends. They know everything about you better. But yeah, man. Never tell a woman that you don't get attention from other women. Like you don't have to bring it up, but if it's brought up, just keep it player, my dog. Like just frame it in a way where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just laugh it off, dust it off your shoulders. That way she knows, like, okay, he's not a lame, like he got some game. And women want men with game, brother. Like, she don't want a lame. Women don't want a lame. All right? Keep that in mind. All right. Next topic. Now, this one is going to be the biggest one that I talk about all the freaking time since the beginning of this channel. This is something you will never, ever, ever want to say to a woman. Now, there's many ways you can frame it, but I never want you to say these words verbatim. Listen to me, my dog. Come closely. Listen to me. Never say, I'll do whatever you want. Boy, it sounds like you on a leash. You sound like a dog and she's walking you, right? It sounds like you scratching your ass cheeks across the floor with your tongue out, my dog. Hyperventilating, thirsty. That brother is starving. You're thirsty. All right. Now, there's a lot of ways you can tell a woman that you would do the things she wants you to do. All right. That sounds enduring. That sounds sweet, romantic, right? But when you say, I'll do whatever you want, like just here, I'll do whatever you want. Like, brother, there's no way you believe that's gonna get her gears going. But yeah, furthermore, this is more so about just boundaries, your presence, your masculine frame. All right. That's what this is really about. All right. Saying I'll do whatever you want takes all that away and puts the ball in her court. What you want to do is frame it in a way that's like, hey, here are my boundaries. Here are the things that I'm okay with. Here are some things I'll let you get away with. Here's some things that you can absolutely not get away with. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what you have to realize, my dog, is that women test your capability to lead. They're going to test you in many, many different ways. They're going to test you in forms of attitude. They're going to test you in forms of control. They're going to, those two are the biggest ones. Attitude, as in they're going to have an attitude with you. They're going to say things to you that they know you're not going to like, right? They know that it goes against your masculine frame and they want to see how you handle it. Are you just going to let it slide or are you going to correct it, right? And a lot of women will tell you, they like to be corrected. They like to be put in their place, right? And if you have no backbone, if you are a soft ass man and you let that shit fly over your head, she's going to keep doing it. She's going to keep testing you until you correct her or she loses respect for you. Brother, sometimes you have to put your foot down. Of course, there's a time and a place. Sometimes she may have an attitude and she may be just speaking out of anger. You got to be able to read the room and know when to be soft, all right? When to step into that feminine frame. Everyone has a masculine and feminine, all right? As a man, you have to know when to step into that feminine frame, lower that masculinity a little bit and get on her level. Understand her anger. Sometimes, right? That's just sometimes. I would say more often, you need to remain in your masculine frame and tell her, hey, get over that shit, man. Or, hey, we're not doing that. Or, hey, approach me correctly or don't approach me at all. Talk to me with respect or don't speak to me at all. Hey, watch how you speak to me. Put a little bass in your voice, my dog. She say something crazy to you, you look at her dead in her face. Do not avoid eye contact. Look her dead in her eyes and tell her straight up, hey, watch how you speak to me. Put some bass in your voice. I'm telling you, my dog. You don't gotta be crazy. You don't gotta put your hands on her. You don't gotta do anything like that. Just tell her straight up, hey, watch how you speak to me. Nah. Hey, watch how you speak to me. You wanna talk? We can talk. If not, keep it pimping. Boom. Easy, simple. Just like that. Right? Just take that verbatim. I want you to do that verbatim. Please trust me. Oh my God, trust me. Trust me. Please listen to me, fellas. Please. It's okay. It's okay. Trust me. Do this. If you got a little soft voice, I know my voice not the deepest. All right. If you got a little soft voice, still, hey man, put as much bass in your voice as you. I love having fun on these videos, man. Put as much bass in your voice as you can, man. Tell her, hey, watch how you talk to me. Watch how you speak to me. Speak to me with respect. And in some cases, bro, I'm not, a lot of women are going to disagree with this. A lot of women are going to say they don't like this. In some cases, you do need to know when to tell your woman to be quiet. And I'm not saying say be quiet either, all right? Sometimes you just need to know when to tell people to shut up, right? This isn't even about dealing with your woman. This is just dealing with people in general. Sometimes people will test you, bro. Sometimes people will see how far they can go when they speak to you. And this comes with self-respect. You got to respect yourself enough to know when there's a line. All right, like my homies, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? They can talk to me a little crazy, but some random strangers like, hey, yo, like what do you want? What are you talking about? Right? Who are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but yeah. Anyway, this all goes back to the whole masculine frame of I'll do whatever you want. Like I said, there are a lot of ways that you can word this. There are a lot of ways you can appease to your woman while remaining in your masculine frame. All right. But never ever say, I'll do whatever you want. Whatever you want, sweetie. Anything for you. Shut up. Shut up. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, masculine frame is not about control. It's not about just simply demanding things. All right. It's all about self-respect and boundaries. All right. Which is something I talk about all the time, fellas. You must have boundaries. You must have self-respect. If you don't have those things, not only will your own partner, your own girlfriend, your own wife walk all over you, but the rest of the world will walk all over you. Okay? So respect yourself, my dog. Have some boundaries. Have some negotiables and some non-negotiables in your life. I'm going to leave you off with this because this is one of the greatest quotes, one of the greatest things I've ever heard when it comes to being a man and when it comes to being masculine, okay? I want to leave you off with this. Say what you mean and mean what you say, okay? Say what you mean and mean what you say. That means that if you say you are going to do something, get the fuck up and do it, right? Mean everything you say. What does that mean? That means if you are not going to do it, if you actually don't want to do it, if you don't want to go somewhere, if you don't want to do a specific activity, if you don't want to do it, don't say you're going to do it. Say what you mean what you say, right? Stand on it. Stand on that, because all a man has in this world is his word. Your word is your currency. Your word is everything. If I can't trust the words that are coming out of your mouth, nothing else about you as a man matters, right? Say what you mean what you say. This goes with everybody, especially your girl. If you tell your girl you're going to fix her car, you're going to change her tire, you're going to change her oil, you're going to fix a problem. If you tell that woman that you're going to fix a problem by X date, by X time, and you do not do it, you are losing credibility to her. You then become untrustable. You're no longer valid to her, my dog. So that means you need to say what you mean. If you tell your girl, hey, that car is going to be fixed by tomorrow. I'm taking it to the shop tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Your car will be good by tomorrow. Da, da, da. If you don't get the fuck up the very next day and take that car to the shop, brother, understand that she will lose credibility to you. You no longer have as much currency. It's like taking gold out of the pot. Your pot is losing gold every single time. You're losing trust with her. You're losing credibility with her. And then when she goes off and finds a man with more credit, with more gold in his pot, don't get fucking mad. Don't get mad, brother. So say what you mean what you say. I'm going to leave you off with that. My name is Timothy. This is the Timothy Speaks YouTube channel, and I cannot wait to catch you in the next one. Oh, wait. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, please be sure to follow me on Instagram. We are currently sitting at about 26,000 followers on Facebook, but we only have about 900 and something followers on Instagram. We got to get the followers up on Instagram. I appreciate you all. Like I said before, my name is Timothy. This is the Timothy Speaks YouTube channel, and I cannot wait to catch you in the next one. Peace.